Showing you this picture of Bob James on Facebook.
Matter can be. Black lives matter a lot to me. My name is Bob James. I'm a white jazz pianist and composer, and black lives shaped my life. Black lives gave me a career. Black lives created the music that captured my heart. Black lives encouraged me. Black lives welcomed me into their unique indigenous jazz art form. Jazz was
I want to stop right there. Bob James is an artist that I had the pleasure of working with, and he did a song that I wrote some years ago, actually on his Ivory Coast album called Rosalie. The song was actually written for my mother, who passed away maybe 5 years before the song was actually recorded. And I just first want to thank Bob James for just doing that awesome Facebook and talk about how he recognized black music and how it has just blessed his life. And this song was really special to me that Bob James did, and I wanted to share this with you this week for Song of the Week. Um, it's a song that almost didn't get placed because at that time I had a publishing deal with Motown, and I remember being at home, and once a week I would go up to New York and play songs for them to try to get songs placed. And I took the song, but I wasn't feeling that it was actually ready for me to let them hear it, because it was just basically piano and a drum machine and me playing chords, and I think Stacey Harcum actually played the sax on this for the demo for me. So anyway, I go to New York, and I play them 5 or 6 songs that I was really excited about, and I say, before I leave, well, I do have one more song, but it's not really complete. I don't think you're gonna really like it, but I just want you to hear the idea. Let me go home and finish it. So I played it for the publisher, Holly Green, at the time, and she heard it. And what I remember is that she said, "Well, give it to me the way it is. I think it's fine." And I was like, "No, I don't think it's fine. Let me take it. Let me work on it a little bit." And she said, "Just give it to me. It'll be fine." And so I gave it to her and got back on a train to go back to Philadelphia. And when I got home, I said, I don't know if I should have gave her that. I don't think it's really good. Well, a couple of days later, I get a call from her and say, "Guess what?" And I said, "What?" She said, "The song Rosalie that you wrote for your mom got placed on Bob James' album, Ivory Coast." I was like, "What? Are you kidding me?" And she was like, "Yeah, he loved the song. He's going to do it on his record." And I was just like blown away. So I'm really telling you this story mainly from the standpoint of, sometimes we can be perfectionists when it comes to writing songs, and we can feel that it's not complete and it's not ready. But sometimes we just got to let go. And sometimes there are people who can hear through the stuff that we can hear. I just see how I would have missed my blessing if I decided not to take that song up to New York, and I almost did. So I wanted to share that with you. That was the eye opener for me to not try to be a perfectionist about everything, because we can nitpick everything when it comes to songwriting, or not just songwriting. It could be anything in our lives that we just really pick apart, and then we end up with a lot of material just sitting in our dresser drawer, and songs never getting placed. And man, some of the musicians that played on here, we got Kurt Willem who played sax on it, who did an incredible job. I mean, I love Kurt Willem's playing. Every time I hear him, it just sounds like he just cries through that horn, and the emotion that he brings out of that horn is just incredible. We had Omar Hakim playing drums, one of the baddest drummers ever, who played on so many records in New York and was on the session scene up there. Incredible. We had Doc Powell, another one incredible guitar player who played on a record, and we had Philly's own Doc Gibbs playing percussion on this record. Um, I know Doc Gibbs from Philly and Grover and just us, working together in Philly. So, I was blessed by this record. I actually want to do another version of it, a vocal version. A friend of mine who heard the song, she wanted to write lyrics to it, Leah, and she wrote some lyrics to it. So I want to do a version of it, a version with a vocalist. So listen out for that. But yeah, I wanted to share that with you. Song of the week, and it's a great song. I love the song, and a song I'll cherish for the rest of my life. I remember hearing it for the first time in New York at the Blue Note. Went up there and he performed it, and that's when I met him, and he actually signed my CD for me from way back then. And he just wrote, "Hey Donald, thanks for Rosalie, Bob James." So I just thank God for this blessing, and I just wanted to share that with you. Song of the week. So when it comes to songs, don't become a perfectionist. You never know. You might be missing out on your blessing. Okay? All right. Y'all have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.